We back? Think we're back. I'm going to restart the stream, I think. Actually, I'm going to hold it to see how long this... I'm checking the delay. This is bullshit. I'm sick of this. What's that? All right, we got the bit rate back. Good. Delart told you about Birmingham. Yeah, I saw that. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. I hate hearing people die. I know he was older than us, but it doesn't seem like that should be the case. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, what I need to do, I'm actually going to bring down these things. Down here. Bring this down. And I'll work the roof in separate. Some variation. If it matters, so we're all 8 years older. Yeah, I know, man, but 8 years. I mean, I know it can happen. It's not, it's just, it's stupid. Start working the trees in down there. Because here's the thing, like, I need to just stop being afraid of what I'm doing, or not being afraid, but just like being so hesitant to put stuff down. I need to start building this up better than I am. No, you don't. Yeah, it is hard. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And you know that light we're talking about. I know what you mean. I agree. We're gonna. I'll bring that up. I'm just trying to get my head into this. You know, so this is one of those projects that I kind of like. I'm lucky to do what I do, and I have to remind myself that because this is one of those projects where I'm just like, oh, I really don't want to do this. I'm not into it. And so, like I said, I don't know if you're here at the beginning of the stream, I literally stated I'm forcing myself to do this stuff right now. Like, I have to. Just how it is. Definitely get into it too. It's not that big of a deal. It's only a big deal if I make it. It's been weeks on the beach with no turtles in sight. I have to remind myself how lucky. Oh yeah, I hear you. It's like anything, right? Oh. Well, why is that? Why are they disappearing? I saw you and Zerks going back and forth with that a little bit. I don't understand, like, why are they, what's going on with that? I have to be careful with this. Move this. This is Rose's work. Schluggies. I want to accidentally mark it. She would be crushed if I hit that with a brush. Is there like an ebb and flow with that though? Do like, for example, sometimes it goes down and the population go down and then it goes back up? Or is this just like something that should not be happening at all? I think I'm on the right track with this painting. Super slow in the 80s when it steadily rose to peak in 2009 but dropped slowly since then year by year. In 2020 we hit all-time low of 5 individuals and only 30 or so nests. 5 individuals identified and only about 30 or so nests. So individual turtles, right? 2 individuals and 6 nests. Doesn't sound good, man. Yeah, I can see the concern. Definitely. It sucks. Damn. Huh. You essentially, you guard them, make sure there's no human interaction of some sort, right? Thanks, Tag. And, you know, this is, so what I did, I went from the 1-inch brushes to rounds, and then I went to the fan brush at this point. So I laid down the paint, and then I'm fan brushing to get the shape. But I can do a combination of this dabbing technique where I can kind of like do other stuff, but I need to get my head into it. That's what I'm trying to do with this, man. I'm doing a combination, obviously, of greens and oranges and such, because I don't want it like straight orange. I want it to have variation, but I need to make sure I don't lose the dark, too much dark when I'm doing this as well. Don't want to overwork it. I can always go back and put it in, but not as into this as I probably should be. So I'm taking some of the paint. Some of these areas right here I might kind of leave. And I'll put the sky in too, and that's really gonna help. And then I work this area into it as well, right? So you gotta work all this in, and then putting the branches in, the trees, all that stuff. So what I'm worried about is having this turn, right? You have the light, a mid-tone, and the dark in the back, and then you can pull the light out from there's a lot you can do. That I'm gonna probably, maybe I do when it's dry, because if I put it in now, it's just gonna mix in with it. I don't know. Tag and then take genetic samples, address injuries that we can, and guard them. Document everything. Cool. I like that. It's good. They need that. Darker. Yeah, that's what, honestly, the original shot I wanted to have was this house standing over on this side of the street. It looked so cool. And it would have been kind of like a Halloween-y look. Oh. My camera's off. Dude, I am so sick of this stuff happening on stream. I just don't understand what is going on with it. Obviously, I mean, if I'm going to work on this, I don't know how, but what does a painter get out of landscape painting? Drawing color, texture, practicing, getting impression, drawing your shapes. You get to learn how to work a composition, pick a composition. Atmospheric perspective is a big one. You get a lot, man. You get a whole lot. Every time I'm doing landscape paintings and pencil drawing, I'm always doing my best work, personally. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a whole lot you get. A whole lot. Actually, I put too much. That was too much, but that is how it works. I don't either, and I need to be doing more. There's a lot I need to be doing, to be honest with you. So, even though this is a rough one today, I'm glad I did this because it's going to get me on a. I'm going to paint better throughout the week because I did this. Production is very important. Very important. But landscape paintings are going to help you in the paintings we're talking about, right? The multi-figure scenes, those large paintings. Those are the best paintings you can do. It's the ones, Tegan, let's talk about Ad Nerdrum. Now, I need to watch that video that you sent, the one where he was talking about 3 types of work and this and that. I'm very much... I have my thoughts on this, and we'll get deeper into it. I think he's off in some of his thinking, some of the conclusions that he draws with certain things. But I like, what I don't like is that cadmium that I put in there. I think I need to water that down. That's too much. That looks fake as shit. Let's see what we can do. Plus, let's take some of that out. Anyway, man, don't get me wrong, I don't like his work that much. I did. I watched it. I watched both videos. I need to watch that first one again though, because I was multitasking, so I didn't pick everything up. But I felt like I agree with a lot of this stuff. I like that they have an ideal, and the Greeks had that ideal. They weren't afraid to say it. I agree with this. Right. They started bashing Christianity at the end, though. That's what I didn't like. And I need to go back and rewatch it so that I'm fair if I'm going to say something about it. So I'm going to refrain from that. But I don't think it was accurate what they were saying. And I don't know. I have my thoughts on that, but I'm not going to get into it here, to be honest with you. Rewatch what? It's Ad Nerdrum, and he was talking about the 3 essentially kinds of art, like 3 stages of artists, for example. I think like there's one that's like It's just, he copies what he sees. And then there's other artists that essentially, like, I think he's like a solid storyteller, this and that. And then there's the genius painter, like who does what he does and he doesn't know how to do it or where it comes from. I don't know. Truthfully, you know, Tegan, here's the thing with that type of stuff. That stuff's important, so don't get me wrong when I say this. This is more on me than it is on them. It's good that people and you look into that stuff and try to figure that out, right? That's a good thing. Okay, genius painter is bullshit, that's what he's saying. All right. Here's the thing, and I'm not good at always processing those types of conversations because I frankly find them boring as shit. And so the whole time I was listening to it, I was thinking, it's just, I felt, I kept on thinking, who cares? And that's not a good attitude, so that's why it's on me. It's good to define things, and I'm glad people think about them. It's just that's not what I do. Is look at things like that. I don't know. Dude, this is not looking too great right now. Here's what I'm gonna do. So what did you get out of it? You said the genius painter is bullshit, right? I might have missed that part. You said that. That's a good example of true genius, but first his work was rudimentary in form, so when criticized, he went and learned to paint realism so he could express his creative genius. Watch the video. Miz, yeah, Riz. Yeah, Miz, you might actually like it. I think we had the link in our Discord. I guess that's looking okay. The thing is, I was looking up at it, and there was reflection from like here. That's why I dropped it some. I'm going to drop the camera too a little bit. So, again, like, so here's the thing. I've said this to you guys 1,000 times. I do these streams, which are different than obviously regular videos of other artists painting, because these like when I articulate this stuff that I'm going through, this is what I go through off camera if I'm working off camera. So y'all get to see this. It's just, I think, like, I know it's a little crooked, but I'm just gonna leave it because I don't feel like screwing with this camera. I think that's probably good enough. That's fine, y'all can see it. I think it's educational to hear the bullshit that I say, like, I'm having a hard time with this sucks. That's what I'm going through. So tag in one day when he's producing these masterpieces and such, he's gonna remember me struggling in my studio here, and hopefully that gives you a little bit of energy saying, you know what, just keep working on it. The egocentric painter is so concerned with himself he thinks he is some special being. The egocentric painter is the modern painter. That's actually, yeah, I agree with that. You know what? Maybe I just need somebody to translate it for me. I just, like I said, I listen to this stuff and just kind of, I don't know what I do. Just, intellectual talks piss me off. That's on me. It's not on anybody else. That's totally me. That is me. I think I'm wrong there. Impression. It's not good. Damn right I'm the egocentric painter. This should be. You know what? Screw them. That's why I hate. That's why I got called out. That stuff is good for me though, and I did watch it. I need to probably rewatch it. Something about it turns me off. I can't put my finger on it. If you see Nerdrum painting, they have universal meaning. Through narrative, the narrative can relate to the modern man and the man in the Middle Ages. Our technology changes, but we are still human. Same feelings. And Nerdrum's work don't show a particular time or period. You can see that because it looks kind of medieval to me, but also not. The thing is, I find a lot of his pieces very ugly at the same time, but he has painted like some very beautiful things. He has a very unique technique where he I think, does he sand his work down like repeatedly and just repaint and repaint until it just starts glowing like certain areas? Because he has a very beautiful luminescent effect in some of the stuff that he does. It's absolutely brilliant. But then he paints like, the thing that I see most are these like crazy faces with like these weird bodies that are like, they're almost disembodied. He sands them down. That's what I thought. So I don't know his I don't know 100% his style. In fact, I don't know his style at all. I'm not saying he's a bad painter. I'm not saying that. I need to do my research. I'm too ignorant on this topic. I'll admit that. Which brush was I using? This one. I mean, so what's happening here is this needs to gray out. So I only have about 15 more minutes, and so I'm just gonna work in this area right here. Maybe me start hatching some of these other pieces out. I don't want to overdo it though, that's the thing. What is this? I heard in 15 minutes you were hopping on WoW. Let's see. I can play tonight. I can play. $7:15 tonight. I can play. I think should be able to. Wait, and it's AV night tonight too, actually. I forgot about that. So I'm taking into account that my brush gets a little bit muddy, and so I put it elsewhere when that happens, right? And I'm slowing down my painting speed just a little bit, but I don't want this to be like 100% red. This is okay up here. Now I'm going to start putting some sky in, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I think I wait for that. Fade some of these areas out. I don't want to lose the dark in this either, because then I lose the light. The contrast goes. It's the tricky thing with painting. So we're more with a late Titian method and late Rembrandt. Is he really? I'd like to. You know, I looked up a lot of his work. I was looking through it, but I'm not. I don't know which period is which with him. Val, are you going to catch a game? What you should do, we should get on our paladins, all of us, and just do the paladin pain train. What was it that you said the, what was the comp that we made, the Cleave, Justice Cleave or something? Some stupid shit. Justice Cleave! What was it you said? You said something like that. Justice Cleave. There's a melee train strat. Y'all can do that. It would be great. Well, hey, if Val plays, we'll do it. We need Val to... We need Val. So a lot of this, tag in, a lot of this has to do, like y'all can't really see it maybe on stream as much. On stream, this looks better than it actually is. In reality, this looks like shit right here. This is coming along, though. It looks a little fake, but I don't mind how this looks because of what I think my sister will like. Yeah, I agree with that. Tagging, I agree with that. I agree with that. Look, I'm glad you send me that stuff. I was actually, I flipped to Yoakum's thing because I was like, he hasn't changed a bit. He looks exactly the same as he did 15, 20 years ago to me. And he is freaking hilarious, that guy. bring some light up here. I don't want to bring too much. I feel like I'm going to need to in this area. It's okay, because it's going to kind of fade out. There's going to be more dark over this area right here. Camera's still going. I switched up. I know it's very skippy there, and I think I'm going to have to figure this out, but it hasn't gone out, though, since... I don't know. What's up, Coquette? I don't think they're that great. How's that we humans, when we see a Rembrandt or Titian or a Caravaggio, we feel more connected and related to that picture? Simply cannot connect with a Kandinsky? Who is that? Yeah, I'm looking him up. Kandinsky? Partially because I'm fascinated by the name. Kandinsky. Unless I'm being trolled and check it. Oh, shit. That's why I don't know him. Because it's bullshit. Kandinsky works too, though. I'm gonna call him that from now on. Stupid stuff. All right. It's treacherous. Gotta look at the whole thing as you do this. It's easy to overmodel that. Reduce the contrast here. That way. Okay. Freaking triangles, man. Circles. What do you do with your life? For instance, with painting, you can connect more, and they all pick the old masters because it's human emotion. Kandinsky's robot shape emotion. I feel like Kandinsky would be nice to stare at if you're on acid, but only because it's colorful and has depth in the shapes. It's bullshit, man. See, I start putting the sky in at this point, it's going to really stand out. But I'm not going to do that yet because it'll just turn green. I can do it without it turning green, but it's too much work. I only have a couple more minutes, then I have to get going. La Pietà. It's the strongest emotion than losing your child that is universal. I would imagine it's human. Yeah. You don't have to have cancer to know it's bad, man. Right about that. Everybody says, I don't have a kid that I know of. Kidding. But everybody says that's like the worst thing that could happen. Okay? The worst thing. Okay? And if everybody says it, it has to be true. This is looking horrid. Damn it. Balls, man. Thanks, Miz. Because I was going to ask you that. But how are you going to... Oh, condoms. I got it. Okay. Tag and get them. Sick. Attack Miz. Judge. Okay, I need to make a decision. Screw things. Wait. This side. That's where I want it. Bring some light in. I need to connect it. It's looking too patchy, so the decision is where to bring the light in. It's right here. Not here. I don't mind this, but... mind that. And then this, I'm going to connect this piece here. Increase the contrast up top. Yeah, Miz, I wonder why. Did you answer yet? Life is much, much easier without kids. You just want to sit in your hut and smoke. I bet you that's what it is, and isn't it? Tagian wants to experience fatherhood. Tagian, I like how you talk. Tagian's 16, Miz, and he'll kick your ass. He's 17 and he'll kick you. 17, man. That's right, you had a birthday. I forgot that you can have a birthday. When somebody says their age, that age stays with me for years. That's how old I think they are. I forget that people have birthdays. What is with this? So what do you have to say about that, Miz? I'm trying to get y'all into an argument of some sort because I'm frankly a little bit bored right now because I hate this. People say you have to be into your art. You have to feel it. Fuck that. Damn, that is a really good reason to have kids, Tagging. It's clean the palace. I am dead serious. I am so done cleaning. I am done. All right, I'll tell you why this is success. Just decipher that. You'll know what I meant to say. Because I freaking started this And now I'm gonna, it just is, okay? I don't feel like explaining right now. This is a success. Even though I can't say that word apparently. I guarantee you, it's because you want to sit and smoke pot, isn't it? Judging Miz. That's what I do. Miz, we need to come up with more reasons why we're enemies for people. There needs to be something else that happens. Is my camera still working? It doesn't seem like it's stuttering as much. Right? That's a good thing, I guess. Just like touching the canvas but doing nothing to it. Start hatching out these trees and such. It would be the perfect shit. That'd be cool, man. I hope you do have a kid. But the best advice I can give you about that is that what happened to you, Miss? Messing with you. You're nice enough to watch the stream, and I'm just judging you the whole time. It's so much fun to mess with. Always marry for looks. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't worry about personality. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Or money. Money, but mainly looks, okay? That's the best advice that I can give. If Val, are you here? Val? Xerxes here. My people have a saying. Canvas is the world for a painter. But the world is a canvas for a child. This is so stupid, man. Your child. You hear that? My people have a saying. That's how they talk, man. People have a saying. That's how who talks. It's that Indian guy from Parks and Rec. I didn't make it up. My people have a saying. Is it, white man? It's what he's always quoting. Work. Stormpike cult, join us. You'll see, my son, the world is cruel. The only light is the art of painting that is our salvation. Oh no. I gotta go in a second. I actually have somewhere I have to go. Shit, I don't want to keep painting. That's the problem. That's a good thing. You know, you get into it, and that's when you start making your strides, and then you have to clean up. It sucks. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. It's actually, you can't see what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is awesome. Just take my word for it. Actually made it look much better. Damn. I literally just painted the top of the tree in, just with a couple strokes. And it looks much better now. It's the drawing, tying the drawing in. Here, what I'm gonna do, y'all don't have to hang around, but while I clean, I'll just leave the stream on. I might as well. I'll turn this camera to it too. You can see me doing that. That way I can talk to you guys while, because I have time. I just have to start wrapping this up. Your brush is for Stretch's brain. I can already hear him. Yes. Tag in. Do it. Do it, tag in. How am I going to do this? Oh, this is easy. Change this. Let's get the good camera. There we go. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, wait. This tree. What I was talking about was this. Okay, that's it. All right. Move this. Wait, if I turn it this way. Is that gonna fall? Doubt. Is that stable? Probably not. Son of a bitch. Where'd I put my phone? What's in my pocket? Phone. Oh, wait. Other shit. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, Father. May I clean your brushes for you? I like that. Better clean those damn brushes or I'll throw them all out. To have a kid at 17, that would be illegal. It was nice. You must obey your father, for he knows best. Oh, guys. Well, we do have AV tonight. Val, are you there? I don't think you are, because you haven't answered. Freaking laws of modern painter. You must not corrupt your soul. Let's make this into a WoW channel. I'm sure tagging would really like that. He finally finds a painter who is streaming his studio work, who actually went to the Florence Academy of Art. And what happens? On a whim, he turns it into a Warcraft channel. I would stream a game or two. I would do that. It wouldn't affect anything. There's no reason why I can't stream games on this, but at the same time, I could do it at my apartment. The problem is I'm always playing at my parents' because I'm around my mom a lot. and I don't think their internet can keep up with it. With the raw talent that I display, I don't think the internet. I think I would break the internet with how well I play. I'm good. Was WoW. WoW is World of Warcraft, Tagian. He's trying to get me to turn this into a World of Warcraft stream. That's what he's doing. You see, Tagian, you see, Miz is a cancer, okay? And I've been trying to warn people about him for ages, all right? That's what I do. If I stream a game you'll watch, okay. I'll do that at some point, man. But the problem is, I don't think you'll be awake because when I would stream, it would be late for you, I think. And then I will install. That's pretty good, man. I like that. The stream of game, nothing is more important than the war for AV. All measures must be taken. I've asked you a lot of questions. One of the things I asked you, Val, or rather it was more of a confirmation. I was telling Tagian that if he's going to be finding himself a wife, you judge off looks. And I wanted your backup on that, but you weren't around. And then there was other stuff too, because you haven't been there. Idiot. You know? Tagian needs our guidance right now. It's probably more put together than any of us were. Belinda must be saved. Horde premates must fail. Don't have children. Yeah, Miz is telling him not to have children. Tagian is saying that he wants to have children so that he can, like, clean his brushes and stuff. And on the off chance he'll be a good painter. He'll save him from modernism. Which is a very noble goal. Actually, let's take some of this. It's one of those instances I might actually save some of the paint here. I normally throw this stuff out. It's really not that much, but this is good paint to actually use. Yes, I need guidance. Show me the way. I like that. Yeah, I'll watch your. I'll watch the stream. I'll watch the game if you, and then I just unsub. That's pretty good. I like that. You know, Tagian. Here's what got me fired up. Okay. All right. Here's the problem. I get that the school is hard. I get that when you do it, you run the risk of Ilokimo, ciao. How's it going? Waterwork. It does. It slows the oxidation process, but the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to put them in a freezer. Because the water also is just really annoying when you get it out. Like, you get a color out, and you, like, tap to get the water off, and then you put it on your palette. And it's just annoying. I did that when I was living in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, because we didn't have a freezer. Dude, this thing just screwed me. Is this not even cap? Oh, it does. I just have to click it. This is a new one, but it's such a cheap piece of shit. Let's get these Italian ones. I'm just going to spend the money for that. Problem is now I need to get that off. Now I'm going to explode. Oh, wait a second. This thing came... Screw it. I don't even care. Hello, Kim. Miz! Ah. Give me a sec. Shit up. I am late. What? I am late. Yeah, anything to slow the oxidation process down. But I mean, the freezer works, and colors for the most part stay good for about a week or two, depending on what colors. Alizarin Crimson will never dry, so you don't even need to worry about that. It's insane. I'll watch you noobs play a game because you're probably literally thinking, screw you, but you're right. But you know what? That's what makes it fun, okay? I would go down in style. I'll make it freaking entertaining if I do. We are shit. Actually, Val's really good, and Zerx is good. I'm the one who's not that great. That's the problem, okay? That's why I stick with them. They fill in the gaps. Okay, sometimes I just use these. There's a Bugro peeking on the wall. Yeah, there is. That's a soul being taken to heaven. I don't know if y'all can see this one. Yeah, you can see that. Wait, where is it? This one is. There's actually another one there too. That might be Song of the Angels. I'm not sure which one. It's a beautiful painting. All of these paintings are just glorious. Bugaro. Yeah, Bugaro. Time is at 5:50. Fuck. Hey Siri. Text message to Nathaniel. Running a couple minutes late, period. I will text when I'm leaving the studio, probably in 10 minutes, period. So I'm guessing 5, 6, 10. Screw it. Send. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Send. The end doesn't make any sense, but he can glean from it what he will. Just text him. You gotta play well. I'll still be on like early. I set everything up. One of my friends, I'm trying to get. He wants to get into shape, and so I've been working out with him it's more of to snap his head out, right? It's not as much. He's going to get in shape as it is to get him out of the funk of just not being able to do anything because just had a rough time. So twice a week I'll go and do a quick workout with him or something. Naked picture generation are blocked by AI art tools, but in Midjourney, if you add in the style of Bugro, it will generate nudes. Really? Huh. Val. Well, The Virgin with Angels, is that the name of it? Yeah, okay. Val, are you gonna do a game tonight with us? Huh? You need to do a game tonight? Look at this. Nice and clean. Smooth, man. Smooth. I was going to say, this is how you take care of your palate, and then I just raked it with my finger. There's also a lot of oil underneath because, like I said, a lot of the oil was just spilling out, which is so annoying when that happens. Now, here's the thing. You got to take time. You got to take care of your tools, you know. It's worth taking care of your palate. A lot of people don't do this. They take shortcuts. And I've had this palette for 20 years, man. 20 years. 20 years! And it's glorious. Paint's as good as the first day. Actually better because it's nice and smooth. Smooth! You see, Lewis, if you had a kid, he would be cleaning. Dude, I will definitely have, hopefully I'll have a kid at some point. And if that happens, he will be my slave. I know people are like, oh my gosh, it's so heartless. I know. I agree. I'm not going to try to deny it. He's going to be put to labor just as I was by my dad, out in the yard, helping out, which I had a good time. I actually had a good time doing this stuff. Coquette, hello, kids, clean, good luck. Oh, Coquette, Crockett, you just need to endow them with a healthy sense of fear, okay? Fear! That's how I rule. It's the best way, all right? The best way is to rule out of fear, or with fear, rather. Damn it. I just got paint all over myself. I have a molar. Yeah, I do, but it's a pain in the ass doing it all the time. And also, Ilokimo, when you're look, paint, the reason why people paint is not because they enjoy it. I've told you many times. Don't do painting to express yourself or to, because you like it or that crap. You do it to show, to display your intellectual dominance over idiots, number one. Okay, number two, being a painter is very lucrative and you make more money than doctors. Okay? I think those are two very reasonable reasons, if you will, of why you're a painter. So, having said that, screw mixing my paints. I'm done with that. Not really done with it. I'll do it if I feel like it, but look, spend a lot of money on your paints, okay? It's not about practice. It's about your supplies. The better supplies, the better your painting, okay? I think I've just hit you up with some solid art advice, okay? Take that to the bank, cash it, and then burn it. He has a molar, but he uses it to grind coke. Stupid man. Remember, it was not grinding. He just used his slaves better than me. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. You think that I'll keep this on for a second. I'm going to go wash these brushes, and maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't, but why not? Maybe you can't. If you can't, just let me know. I'm going to take the phone with me, but I'm going to clean the brushes really quick, and probably my pants, unfortunately. But that's, leave this going. Y'all don't have to stay either. I'm going to shut it off when I come back. I'll be talking, so walking. I think you should still be able to hear me with this stuff. Let me make sure I have my keys, though, so I don't lock myself out. I don't know. There we go, I got them. All right, so we're walking. I can't take anything with me, obviously, but, whatever. Yes. By Michael Harding. Now, that stuff. It is expensive. I can see that being expensive for especially if it's outside. If Kosovo, I can see it being very expensive. All right, can you guys still hear me okay? Maybe you can't. If you can't, I'll come back. Can you hear? Somebody say yes if you can hear me, because I'm at the brush place right now. Can y'all hear? Probably not. Okay, I'm walking back. Wait, you could hear. Coquette, you could hear. Wait, so you can hear me. Answer again. Okay, ready? Can you hear me now? Give it a second. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. I was going to turn the stream off. Anyway, hopefully this doesn't fall in the sink. That would be tragic. So anyway. Look, Ilokima, save up. All right? Save. Just spend as much money as you can. Okay? That's the best advice that I can give you. Tagging with you, date the woman with the biggest tits. Okay, now here's the thing, I'm in the building right now and people can hear me, but I am of such confidence, and it is echoing down the hall. I am in such confidence in my advice, okay, that I don't mind giving this to them for free. I think be as shallow as you possibly can. I think that's an attractive trait, okay, tagging. If you want a kid, you know, you go for it. And what I would, I'd get multiple kids, okay? But leave, but have the women take care of them, okay? That's what I would do, right? Because they're nurturing, we're not, okay? But we use them as slaves. That's the best advice I can give there. In what way? I brought a series of Old Hollands, kept Old Hollands series 1 and 2. Versus kids will be stuck in their bedroom playing Nintendo. Is. Yeah. Nintendo 1 when they have misbehaved. Or, Ms., I use them to farm gold. Come on. Water. Use them to farm gold, that's what we do. NES, Super Nintendo. The Nintendo, yes, just regular. Now, I would actually like to do a video game stream at some point. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I think I could probably do it. The problem is that what I would want is to do it on my nice computer. I have a nice computer at my apartment. I could do it there. I also don't have a second screen. I can work through some of this stuff. And I'd have to notify Tagian and have him watch it. Set of 6-2s, Gamblin series. So, in all honesty, gambling's not bad pain. It really isn't. Give them barbs. You know, the worst punishment. Yeah, you give them barb drawings. Exactly. That's the way. Can you imagine punishing your kids with barb drawings? Bad idea, though, man. Can you imagine how it would be, though, if you taught kids how to paint from an early age? I bet you they would become awesome. Done. We're almost done washing here, guys. Almost done. Really. Give me a second. Almost done. Well, I'm back because I'm talking louder. Here we go. This last one. Soaping it up. That's it. Putting soap up. There we go. All right. Got it. Towels. Back. So that's cleaning. This is what I need a kid for, right? This is what Tagging's talking about. He needs a kid to clean the brushes. All right. Coquette, you're right. See, we do everything here. You figure out how to get a hammer back there. Hopefully I didn't lock myself out. Because I have my keys. Here we go. All right, we're back. Bearing with me on that one. Jeez. Kima. Supplies can add up. Here's the thing, like, you know, when you paint and you sell a painting, the painting itself should cover more than cover the cost of the supplies. The main thing is production, right? Getting the stuff done. Paintings go for a hefty price, some of them. It's getting them done, but if you can get a couple commissions, get them done quickly and well, and get paid for them, you're in a good spot. But if you take forever doing the paintings, that's a problem. And sometimes you get stuff like me that you don't necessarily like. And granted, I'm finding things that I do like in them. And what I do like is when paintings start coming together, right? And then, like, by the end of today, I felt like I was getting in a rhythm, which is good because that's why I started painting today. I did not feel like doing it. I was going through the business side of things and trying to, you know, and I said to myself, you know, I don't want to paint right now, but I'm going to because I need to snap myself out of this. If I can do that on a Monday, it's going to be a good week. So that's what I did. It's success. It's good. Lock yourself out in my worst. Is there any wisdom, any windows? Tagging, that was hilarious, man. All right, these brushes, I just kind of, I don't wrap them. Let's see if we can do this. Wrap these bitches. There you go. All right. You know, Miz, you're like the second person in the week that said that to me. I'm not kidding, but I am not going to do that. If I made an OnlyFans, it would be totally facetious, and it would be just some shit. It wouldn't be anything like degenerative, I can guarantee you that. Some management, electronic manufacturing. Paint shirtless. Of his weird feet. Yeah, you remember that, huh? I do have weird feet. You can grip things with it. Weird, man. I don't want to get money for weird shit. Alexandra Bautis, the chess player streamer? Really? She created it for April Fools and got number one OnlyFans right away? But what did she post on it? What did... All right, Miz. I'll see you, buddy. Her best mating positions? Like, so she took pictures of herself. Is that what she did? I cut myself with a saw yesterday. That wasn't good. It's a chainsaw. Val, I was trying to fix a chainsaw yesterday. I called you in the middle of it. I actually learned a lot, but... You still there? Probably not. Wait a second. Mating position. Wait, is that the... with checkmate? Oh. We don't play Jesse. Attacking is always attacking. Guys, I got to get going. I'd love to stay in chat. I have to go. So one of these days, we're going to do a video game stream. It'll be fun. We'll have some fun. We'll do something fun. It could be in the middle of the day. I don't know. Maybe I could do something in the internet's okay. I bet you I could do it here. I just don't know. I mean, I guess if I do this, but video game streams like have to be through solid. And that camera would probably cut out, but though it hasn't yet, has it? It's a good sign, huh? It's moving okay now. Maybe I just keep it on that setting. I switched the settings for that camera. Retro Games? Is that the name of your stream? Or Retro Games? All right, I'm going to get ready for AV. I do have to go, guys. All right, I'll see you. I got to end this. I'll see you guys. I'll stream again this week. I'll see you. Thanks for being here, too, everybody. I really appreciate it. Y'all take care.